Good morning children, this is 5th standard English class. Today I am going to start with a new blog, that is blog number 19. Malala Yousafzai standing up for education. Malala Yousafzai. She is a girl and she fought for women's education. And she is a Pakistani girl. Okay. In today our topic is identifying key details. Identifying key events. Okay, we are going to read the lesson, 2 pages of the lesson, and then we are going to identify what all are the key events of that 2 pages. Okay, open your reader. Yes, open your reader children. Block number 19. In this lesson we are going to study about 2 real life personalities. One is Malala Yousafzai and the other is Lindbergh's Flying Spirit. Okay, 2 non-fiction stories we are going to study. One is Malala Yousafzai and the other is Lindbergh's Flying Spirit. Open the cover picture. Yes, she is Malala Yousafzai. A Pakistani girl. Okay, she won lots of Nobel Prizes. Many awards she won, and she fought for girls' education. Few of her awards are Nobel Peace Prize she won in 2014, Glamour Award for the Girls Hero in 2013, International Children's Peace Prize in 2013, National United Prize in the field of human rights. So in 2013 she owned 3 awards. One is Glamour Award for the Girls Hero, second one is International Children's Peace Prize, and the third one is United Nations Prize in the field of human rights. In 2011 she owned National Malala Peace Prize. In 2012 Mother Teresa Awards also she owned. And in 2015 Shorty Award for Teen Hero. She won many awards like this. I have listed only few, but many others are there. Okay, now we are going to see about Malala, a Pakistani girl, and this is a real life story. Okay, and who is the author of the story? Soumya Rajendran. Now see, this Soumya Rajendran wrote about Malala Yousafzai. So this is called as a biography. If some other person is writing about another person, that is called as biography. For example, about Sachin Tendulkar, if some other person is writing, that is called as biography of Sachin Tendulkar. If Sachin Tendulkar is writing for himself, about himself, then it is called as autobiography. Here we are going to see biography of Malala Yousafzai. Okay. See here. For many of us, school holidays are the happiest time of the year. No exams, no teachers, no books, no lessons, no classes. I think you are enjoying now the same way. Now you all are experiencing holidays, right? That too so many months holidays you are experiencing. No exams, no teachers, no books, no lessons, no classes. Of course, you are following YouTube, but even then, not like regular school, right? But what if you didn't have a school to go to? Just think, if there is no school only, then what would happen? In many places around the world, poor children, especially girls, cannot attend school. In many places around the world, poor children, especially girls, cannot attend school. Malala Yousafzai was born on 12th July 1997 in Pakistan. Her father, Ziauddin Yousafzai, is a poet who also runs a chain of schools. Malala grew up in the Swat Valley of Pakistan with her 2 younger brothers and 2 pet chickens. She was named after Malala of Maiwand. Malalai of Maiwand, a famous poet and warrior woman from southern Afghanistan. Malala and her father enjoyed their late night discussions on what was happening in the world around them. See here. Here is the family picture of Malala. She is Malala Yousafzai, her mother, her father Ziauddin Yousafzai, and her two younger brother. She used to live with her family, and there were two chickens also. And he is a great poet. He is a poet, and he runs chain of schools. That means he runs a few schools also. Okay. She used to have late night discussions with her father that what was happening around the world. Even we to tell you sometimes, no children, that you have to discuss what happens in the school. Yes, with your parents. Same like that, even Malala used to discuss what happens around the world with her father and enjoy their late night discussions. Okay. See here. Next paragraph. Malala's world was changing fast. A group of people who believed that girls' school should not go to school. Girls should not go to school was forcefully closing down many schools for girls in the Swat Valley. They attacked girls going to school and destroyed school buildings. Malala was worried about this. She believed that everyone had the right to education. Why shouldn't girls be sent to school? How could she stay silent when she and so many girls like her really wanted to go to school? Ziauddin Yousafzai knew that his daughter was special. She was not afraid to speak her mind. See, there were few people, Pakistanis people, who did not allow the girls to send to school. In Swat Valley, they did not allow the girls to send to school. Even though if by force the girls are going to school for education, what the group of people used to do, they used to destroy the school buildings. Can you see the picture over here? How did they destroy the schools over there? Yes. And they used to trouble the girls who are going to school. Okay, in this page, what are the key events which you have learnt in this from this page? That she used, her father is Ziauddin, he is a poet. Yes, and he runs chains of schools. She is her mother, and she lives with her two younger brothers. And when did she born? 12th July 1997, right? These are the timelines which you have to remember. 1997. Okay. And she used to enjoy late night discussions with her father regarding the what was happening around the world. This is the first main key event. Okay. And in this paragraph, what is the main key event? That the group of people were destroying schools and stopping girls from going to school. Where? In Swat Valley. So in this page, there are two key events. One is Malala having discussions with her father, and the second one is closing of schools in Swat Valley. Turn the page. In 2008, she took her to Peshawar to speak to a group of reporters about why she thought girls should go to school. Malala was only 11 then. Many newspapers and television channels wrote about her brave speech and broadcast it too. See, in 2008, what happened? She had given her first speech to the group of reporters. In 2008, she spoke to a group of reporters. Okay, and this was telecasted in the newspapers and the TV channels. And many of the reporters told that she gave a brave speech. Later that year, some reporters from the British Broadcasting Corporation, that is BBC. Still you have this channel, children, BBC News Channel it is. What is the full form of BBC? British Broadcasting Corporation. Urdu website had an idea. They wanted a schoolgirl from the Swat Valley to write an internet diary about her life. The job was a dangerous one, and few girls wanted to take such a big risk. However, Malala decided that she would do it. Her father knew it was dangerous, but he supported his daughter in her choice. See what happened here. She gave her speech first speak to the reporters of Swat Valley, which was broadcasted and given the article in newspaper. Later, what happened in the same year? Some of the reporters from BBC channel, that is British Broadcasting Corporation channel, they have started the Urdu website, and they had an idea that one of the school girl from Swat Valley should write an internet diary about her life. And this job was very much dangerous, because already people started stopping the girls to go to school, right? And they have destroyed the school buildings where the girls used to get education. So that was a dangerous job, writing about her own life, writing an internet diary about her own life. But even then, few girls wanted to do that job, and that job was a very risky job. And Malala decided to write an internet diary regarding her. Okay, her father knew it was dangerous, but he supported his daughter in her choice. Who supported to write an internet diary? Malala's father supported. Okay, see, this is the article. Saturday, 3rd January 2009. I am afraid. What is the heading of the internet diary? I am afraid. And when did the article was posted? On Saturday, 3rd January 2009. I am just reading out the diary, children. I had a terrible dream. Here, I means who? Malala. Because they told that about their life they have to write. I had a terrible dream yesterday with military helicopters and the Taliban. I have had such dreams since the launch of the military operation in Swat. My mother made me breakfast and I went off to school. I was afraid going to school because the Taliban had issued an edict banning all girls from attending schools. Only 11 students attended the class out of 27. The number decreased because of Taliban's edict. My three friends have shifted to Peshawar, Lahore, and Rawalpindi with their families after this edict. On my way from school to home, I heard a man saying, I will kill you. I hastened my pace, and after a while, I looked back if the man was still coming behind me. But to my utter relief, he was talking on his mobile and must have been threatening someone else over the phone. Now, see here, this is the internet diary of Malala. In diary means what, children? It is about a few months or few days? No, about only one day. In diary means they will write what all happened from morning till evening, okay, before going to bed. So she wrote on Saturday, that is 3rd January 2009. On that day, she was afraid. Why? Because she had a dream about with military helicopters and the Taliban, that there was a war in Swat. Okay. And on this day, and on 3rd January, there were only 11 people attended the school. Out of 27, only 11 people attended the school. Why? Because the number had decreased. Why? Because the Taliban's edict. Because they are destroying schools and they have stopped the girls to go to school. My three friends have shifted to Peshawar, Lahore, and Rawalpindi with their families after this edict. So she wrote about her day, okay, and her three friends were shifted to other places like Peshawar. One friend shifted to Peshawar, and the other Lahore, and the other Rawalpindi, along with their families. Why do you think that they have shifted, children? Because they were scared about Talibans, okay. And on her way to school, what happened? She heard a man was saying, I will kill you. She was scared by listening that. But when she looked back, what did she saw? He was speaking on phone. Okay. I looked back if the man was still coming behind me, but to my utter relief, he was talking on mobile and must have been threatening someone else over the phone. Threatening means scaring someone, okay? So, we'll see the next paragraph. Did you understand what is a diary? What happened the whole day? Writing before going to bed, that is called as a diary. And Malala wrote the diary. Next, Malala would read out her diary entries by phone to the reporters. Sometimes she would scan her handwritten notes and email them. Her first entry was posted on 3rd January 2009. So, this was her first diary entry. This was her first diary entry under the false name of Gul Makai. She wrote, Malala Yousafzai wrote, but she gave a false name for it, that is Gul Makai. Malala wrote not just about everything that was going wrong in the Swat Valley, but also about ordinary things like going on trips to buy bangles, the beauty of the mountains, and much more. But most of all, she wrote about her strong desire to go back to school and how disappointed she was that schools remained closed. Now, see here. She wrote her first internet diary and she read her internet diary through phone. She used to send the diaries through the phone and she used to read through the phone. Sometimes she used to scan the notes and take the handwritten notes and email them. Okay. So when was her first entry? It was 3rd January 2009. And with the false name she wrote Gul Makai. Okay. And she did not write about only Pakistani girls and about the girls' education, but also she have mentioned about the beauty of Swat Valley in her diary regarding the markets, about the beauty of the mountains, and many more she wrote. Okay, but other than that, she had a strong desire to go back to school. Not only this, because they are not sending her to school, but she was very brave. She had a strong desire. Desire means what? Yes, desire means what? Desire means strong will she was having to go to school. Okay, she was willing to go to school, and that was her strong feeling to go to school. And because of this Taliban, the schools were closed. Okay, now without the schools are open, how can she go to school? So she started writing her diary. Today we'll stop till here, children. Okay, so what are the key events you have learned in these 2 pages? One is Malala having discussions with her father, right? Closing the school in Swat Valley. Okay. Yes? How the group of people were destroying schools and stopping girls from going to schools in Swat Valley. And in the next page, it is she speaks to newspapers and television channels saying that girls should be allowed to go to school. Okay, and she does the dangerous work of writing internet diaries. Yes, till here these all are the key events. Till here we have learnt, and by saying all this, what did you understand? That she is a brave girl, right? She is a brave girl with strong opinions. Okay, and she wants all the girls in Swat Valley should get education to study. Okay,